Women often have their own unique ways of showing they want to get closer to you. Sometimes subtle, sometimes a little more obvious. It can feel like a puzzle trying to figure out what's on her mind. But don't worry, the clues are there if you know where to look. In today's video, we're breaking down the key signs she's inviting you closer, both emotionally and physically, from small gestures to bold moves. These actions reveal how she feels and what she wants from you. Stick around until the end, and I'll make sure you never miss these signs again. Sign number 1, touch her face or neck. One of the most subtle, yet captivating, ways a girl might invite you closer is by touching her face or neck while she's around you. This small, delicate movement often happens unconsciously, but it's a sign she's feeling a mix of attraction and vulnerability. For example, during a conversation, she might brush her fingers across her cheek, tuck her hair behind her ear, or lightly trace her neck as she listens to you. These gestures draw your attention to her features in a soft, alluring way. She might also do this when she feels a little nervous or excited, as touching these sensitive areas can be soothing for her, but also sends a quiet message of openness. It's not about being obvious. It's about creating a gentle, intimate vibe that invites you to notice her in a deeper, more personal way. Know to use touch to create a connection. Touch is a powerful way to create a deeper connection. And when a girl wants to invite you closer, she might use it in subtle yet meaningful ways. Imagine you're having a light-hearted conversation, and she gently places her hand on your arm while laughing at your joke. That small touch isn't random. It's her way of breaking the physical barrier and making the moment feel more personal. She might brush an invisible speck of lint off your shirt, lightly tap your shoulder to get your attention, or even playfully nudge you during a joke. These gestures aren't just casual. They're deliberate ways of saying she feels comfortable with you and wants to make the bond between you more natural. It's not about grand, obvious moves, but those little touches that say, "I feel close to you and I want you to feel the same." Keep an eye out for these moments, as they're often her way of inviting you into her space. Third, position herself in your line of sight. Sometimes actions speak louder than words, and positioning herself in your line of sight is a clear way a girl might try to get closer to you. Think about it, she doesn't want to be out of your view. She wants to make sure you notice her presence. For example, if you're at a gathering and she spots you across the room, she might casually move to a spot where you can see her, like standing near where you're sitting or walking past you more than once. Even in a group, she might subtly angle herself to be in your direct line of sight, or find a reason to be near you, like grabbing a drink from the same table. These aren't random moves. They're thoughtful, little gestures to get your attention and make you aware she's there. It's her way of creating opportunities for interaction and letting you know she's interested in engaging with you. For lean in during conversations. Leaning in during a conversation is a subtle, but clear way a girl might show she's inviting you closer, both physically and emotionally. Picture this, you're sitting across from each other, and as the conversation gets more engaging, she starts to lean forward slightly, reducing the space between you. This isn't just about hearing you better. It's her way of showing she's fully invested in what you're saying and creating a more intimate vibe. By leaning in, she's signaling that she values the connection and wants to feel closer to you. In that moment, for example, she might lean her elbows on the table and rest her chin on her hand while looking at you intently, giving you her undivided attention. It's a way of saying, "I'm here with you and I'm interested," without using words. If you notice her leaning in, it's a good sign she's trying to strengthen the bond between you. No. 5. Adjust her posture. You can tell a lot by the way someone carries themselves. And when a girl adjusts her posture around you, it's often her way of inviting you closer. For instance, she might sit up straighter, pull her shoulders back, or stand tall when you're nearby, suddenly showcasing her confidence and presence. Imagine you're sitting across from her, and as you start talking, she straightens her back and leans slightly forward, showing she's fully tuned into you. It's not just about looking good. It's about making sure you see her at her best and creating an open, approachable vibe. Even small changes like crossing her legs in your direction or tilting her head while listening can show she's interested and wants to connect on a deeper level. These little shifts in posture are her way of saying she's paying attention and wants you to feel the same energy. 6. Fidget with accessories. Fidgeting with accessories might seem like a small habit, but it can be a subtle way a girl shows she wants to invite you closer. This could mean playing with her necklace, twisting a ring on her finger, or adjusting her bracelet while she's talking to you. For example, imagine you're having a conversation, and she keeps lightly tugging at her necklace, or tracing the chain as she listens to you. These actions aren't just nervous habits. They're often a way to draw attention to herself in a soft, unspoken way. Fidgeting can also happen when she's feeling a little nervous or excited in your presence, which means she's paying attention to you and how she's coming across. It's her quiet way of keeping the focus on the moment and suddenly signaling that she's interested and engaged with you. No. 7. Laugh at your jokes. Laughter is a gateway to connection. And when a girl laughs at your jokes, especially the ones that aren't that funny, it's a big sign she's inviting you closer. Think about it, you crack a cheesy pun, and instead of rolling her eyes, she bursts out laughing and playfully says, "Oh my gosh, you're so funny." That laugh isn't just about the joke. It's her way of showing she enjoys your company and wants you to feel good around her. Even if the humor is subtle or silly, her reaction tells you she's making an effort to connect and create a fun, comfortable atmosphere between you. She's using laughter to say, "I like being around you and I want this moment to feel special." Pay attention to how her laughter feels. It'll often be warm, genuine, and aimed at making you feel appreciated and confident. Number 8. Angle her body towards yours. You might have noticed that when a girl is interested in connecting with you, she'll angle her body toward yours, even without saying a word. This subtle shift in her posture is her way of showing she's focused on you and open to building a closer connection. For example, if you're sitting together, she might turn her shoulders to face you fully, instead of keeping her body angled away. Or if you're standing in a group, she might step slightly closer and position herself so she's directly facing you, even if others are around. This is her nonverbal way of saying, "You've got my attention and I'm here for this moment with you." It's a small gesture, but it speaks volumes about her interest and willingness to invite you into her space. When someone angles their body towards you, it's often because they want to make the interaction feel more personal and meaningful. Now that you know the signs she's inviting you closer, you'll be able to recognize when she's opening the door. For a deeper connection, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and insights. See you in the next video.